Hey, my YouTube family, old school, how you is, how you be, how you feel, and how you gonna be. Now I'm finna go ahead and give y'all this little quick love and hip hop Atlanta review, season 13, episode 11. And it starts with Jock, Zane, Kirk, and Scrappy. And they all are at the men's retreat. Now you heard that, men's retreat. And Zane is very annoying. And he is doing the most like he always be doing. And, oh Jesus, Kwame, which is Jock's brother, arrives at the retreat. And Scrappy invited him in DC's on the trip. And Kirk, of course, he had a problem with him coming. I'm like, what the fuck? It ain't like it's, come on now, Kurt. You old and you old news, my guy. So my whole thing is, why is it a problem if Mendices come? Because everybody don't have the issues that you got with Mendices, okay? Pipe down, okay? And then, y'all. And then the whole thing is, we get to Miss Sierra, and Sierra is in the studio doing her music. And the music that she makes it's not that good. And it's just a thing of, I think they got wrapped up into the fact that it says love and hip hop. Just because it say hip hop and it say love and hip hop, that don't mean that you gotta go on in there and say, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say this on this record, and I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna say this and this and that, okay? I'm like, pipe down and calm down. Okay, and Zay made sure to be messy, saying that Cooley and Selma, which is 24 hours wife, Selma, they was messing around. And then he is told that, Selma is cheating on him. And I'm like, you think he know that? I think he knew. And Sierra then says that she does not like being in other people's business. And she said that on the last review that I gave y'all. And she's sitting up there saying that she don't like being in other people's business, but she telling it. Come on now, make it make sense, CC. Make it make sense, Sierra. All right, my girl. Okay, moving on from her. And then, and we see, getting back to Yandy and Mendices. And if you remember Mendices' mama, Judy didn't really care for Yandy at first, but Judy is in town, and Yandy is confronted about her cheating on Mendices with that man back in London, okay? And Judy said that, did you take any accountability for the situation? And Yandy said, did you, she said, did you take accountability? And Yandy said, yes, we did. We handled this situation in private. And it's always in private, Yandy. Stop lying now. I ain't got time for the lying, okay? And then Medici is getting mad about some water, y'all. I said, oh, Jesus. You need something. Either you need a storyline or you get mad about some water just for the up. Ooh, wee. Okay, and something is, like I say, something is not clean in the buttermilk. But Mendices does not care. He don't care about her. He could give two craps about her. Okay, now keep following me, okay? And Zay tells Carly that Cooley wants to see her. And we know that Carly be saying that she a sexologist and all that stuff. And she a everything that she's saying and all that stuff. Pine said she's supposed to be opening another establishment. Restaurant, store, it ain't gonna stay. It ain't gonna stay open because it's just for the show, okay? It's just for the show, okay? And Zay tells Carly that Cooley wants to see her. And you know why he wants to see her? Because she Carly and she say that she can do this and this and that. Word going around town, word is going around Atlanta. Okay? And Carly says that she is close with Selma. And I'm like, now Carly, in what world, girl? Is you fishing too, girl? fishing to the point to where you fishing, and then it's not making sense. It's not making sense. I want it to make sense, Carly, but it's not making sense, okay? It's not making sense. And then it's like, anyway, back to Carly. Carly asked who is going to Puerto Rico. And then Zay tells her. And then Selma name came up. And supposedly Carly says she knows her. Okay. I'm like, Carly, stop lying now. Damn. And then Zane tells all the BS. And that he done and he started all the mess all around and all that stuff. And he talking about he ain't starting all the mess and ain't taking no accountability himself. We know Zane don't take no accountability, okay? We know he don't take no accountability at all, okay? So we getting back to Miss Yandy. This the final little scene, y'all. Told you this was gonna be quick. But Yandy says that she does not get the same respect, you know, from Mendices. And they just back there just fighting, cat fighting. And Mendices does not care for Yandy, like I done already told y'all. Okay? It says that she does not get the, I mean, you know, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. He don't care about Yandy or nothing like that. And then Yandy got quiet. Then I honestly think that Yandy is the only one that cares. Okay, let me just tell you what Yandy cared about. She cared about keeping up publicity and, you know, for, you know, to save face and to save her image. And it just seems like Mendices is not for it. Mendices ain't for it no more. He ain't for it at all. Meaning that, I mean, he ain't got time to be just calling her and all that stuff. And he ain't got time to be lying for her. Because, you know, Yandy is an image person. And, you know, she had to keep up publicity and stuff for Jim Jones' career and all that stuff when all that mess was going on. So, we're going to make it make sense, Yandy. We know that you care about the marriage for publicity. And you probably do care about it for love, too. It just be a little hard to say with her. And I'm like I said, Yandy is, if they really married now, y'all, if they are really married, yes, Yandy is the only one who cares and gives a who nanny about the relationship as well as the marriage. And he never says that he cares for her at all. And I think that the show will be just fine if they just move some people out. Okay? Okay. So without Kirk, Rashida, Carly, and Yandy and Mendices, then we can just go ahead and bring back the OGs. I want Tokyo to come back. I want Tokyo to come back. I loved her. And then I can take Shakana back. And then I can take my girl Akbar, of course Akbar. I mean, Akbar, and then Tokyo and all that stuff. I just think that the show, and then we can keep like the people that's on there, like your Kendra, we can keep Jock, and then we can keep Scrappy, and then we can keep Mama D. I like Mama D. I like Scrappy, and I just think they ain't did nothing for me to say that they need to be booted off the show and all that stuff. But what Scrappy needs to do is, like Mama D used to say, keep his eggs all in one basket. Hey, Shakira. Don't be going over there trying to spread it open wide and all that stuff. And the man got a girlfriend. I'm like, girl, Shakira, have some dignity. You already done had a baby with him out of a threesome, girl. Okay? You know, we gonna get this together and we gonna make that make sense, all right? So, what I'm saying is, I think the show would be a good show. But we just gonna have to leave out all of those people that I mentioned. We're gonna have to leave them all out, okay? And that was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 13, Episode 11. And I hope y'all enjoyed this short live. And I want y'all to do one thing for me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And it helps the algorithm. And I want y'all to continue to enjoy my content. And I want y'all to like the content. And watch the content. And just throw say, just throw a comment in the chat to say that I was here. I enjoyed the content and this and this and that, if you enjoyed the content. But that's all for me. And I'm gonna try to get this King's Court finale to y'all. But it was good too. Okay. So I did go ahead and do a little TikTok live and all that stuff for King's Court. But bye, YouTube family. Y'all have a good evening until I come back to y'all. Bye.